Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for all the love and support you all shower me here with. You all are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important. And it's about a video. I mean, a black man was actually reacting to it. They actually told him that racism works in every side, like, black people can be and palm colored people can be. So then he wrote, there is a clip that he wrote where white people said that black people do not have the power to be racism to them, and that it was not black people that created that system, that it was white people that created it. And they actually went further to say that white people cannot be oppressed. Yes, they can only be pressed, and it is only them that oppress black people, right? And I mean, the young man got in his feelings and said that it goes both ways, that black people can be racist to. I mean, like, I don't know where he got that from. But I am going to say this: if you want to talk about racism, I mean, if it's something you really want to talk about, I urge you to go ahead and make your research before coming up to speak on it. And do not speak on this based on sentiment or something, because you feel like if I go this way, I am going to be bad. If I go the other way, I am going to be. Then you start dangling around. The reality and the truth is that black people do not have the power to be racist to anybody. They can be prejudiced, they can be every other thing, but they do not have that power to be racist. And that is on period. And they mentioned that white people created race and all that, and he actually got like, are you for it? And that is true. It was not black people's, it was not anybody black people's idea. They were the one that created all that races, and they all were what they all mantled in order to suppress black people. I am rolling this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think in the comment section.
Make white jokes?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been guilty of it.
I don't think it's possible to be racist towards white people.
Racism was invented by white people. Why do you think it's more accepted in society to make jokes about white people? Because they make jokes about the rest of us.
White people have never gone through any oppression.
You make white jokes?
I do sometimes, a little bit, but I'm trying to do.
I'm gonna ask a question. Does racism go both ways? A lot of people have different opinions, but for the sake of debating and argument, let's argue this comment right here. Try my best not to get triggered. You know how I get. Let's get this video started.
Do you make white jokes?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been guilty of it. I don't.
Straight off the bat, like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've made white jokes. To be honest, let's be honest. Can we keep it 1,000 today? Everyone at some point has done something just a little bit racist. Now, I'm not saying the really big things like colonization and taking over people's land and taking people away from their families. All right, that's a different type of level. But like when it comes to jokes, everyone, yes, I'm talking to you. Everyone has said something a little bit racist. And sometimes it's just for fun. I gotta back the sister. I gotta back her. But all right, here we go. Next part.
I don't think it's possible to be racist towards white people.
Racism was invented by white people. Why do you think it's more
What the hell? Racism was invented by white people? Look, I'm not trying to be someone who's like, oh my gosh, white people are the best, and oh my gosh, black people do the wrong thing. I'm just standing on the side of truth and right or wrong. For him to say that white people invented racism, does that mean where white people are not, e.g. in countries and ethnicities and war times and in history where they weren't, does that mean racism wasn't there? Racism's been around for forever. I'll tell you who created racism. The devil. Yeah, the devil created racism. Those two people are saying, who happen to be Caucasian, which is, white people invented racism. I don't think you can be racist to a white person. They're basically just lying. That's not what they truly believe in my heart. And you're going to be like, well, how can you prove that? I can't prove it, but that's just my inclination. What it is I'm on a public platform right now, and I'm getting questioned by someone who isn't white, and they're asking me a very piercing question where I have to basically show that I'm politically correct, PC. And how do I do that? By downing my own race, which happens to be white, and just being like, white people created racism. I don't think white people can be racist. That's cap. That's a lie. The truth of the matter is anyone can be racist at any time. Racism is a term, and it's not independent or select for a certain demographic. Anyone can be racist at any time. And like I always say in every other video, which I'll put in the links below, racism is something which is. Individuals partake and make decisions to be racist. Okay? Father out here, teach them things. Don't worry, I'm here for you, white people.
Accepted in society to make jokes about white people because they make jokes about the rest of us.
White people have never gone through.
Hey, that homie, the black dude just said that. He's like, hey, they make jokes about the rest of us, so I can make jokes back. Damn Skippy. If you make a joke about me, a racist joke, well, I'm going to make a racist joke about you. How about that? You guys are going to be like, oh, but isn't it better to be the bigger man? Whatever, scrap that. So, look, I'm going to get on the brother's side. I get that. He's like me, I'm like him. If you say something, like, just expect that type of heat coming back. So, I know we said something which isn't too good, but, yeah. If you make jokes about us, we're going to make jokes about you. How about that? Calm down. Calm down, K-Bizzle. All right? I'm going to continue the move because I'm getting a little bit triggered right now, but you guys can see it. Let's go.
Jokes about the rest of us.
White people have never gone through any oppression.
You make white jokes?
Did you hear what she said? White people have never gone through any oppression. Bro, she literally just said a massive demographic of the world hasn't gone through any type of oppression. Look, nearly every ethnicity has gone through oppression. Now, there's different levels of it before someone wants to get in the comments and be like, hey, you're forgetting about black people. I'm on the black people side, okay? But I'm just saying truth is what truth needs to be. And white people have gone through oppression. Black people have gone through oppression. Now, there's levels to it based on how much power or people who are in the positions of powers or governments at those times, which even continues on to this day. Yes, there's levels to it. But to say that white people haven't gone through oppression, I strongly disagree. And that's not even historically backed. Even on a smaller scale, think about this. A little white boy who grows up in maybe an Asian neighborhood or a black neighborhood, he may be discriminated against. Case in point, and we flip it the other way, a black person who's taken from Africa and, sold and has to go to another nation and be a slave there, well, that's racism. Now, obviously, it's different levels, I get it, but you see my point. Racism can happen to anyone. It's the environment and the people who have the positions of power who can enforce that. You like that one? I'm back. I'm back in the good books, yeah? Bars, mic drop. All right, let's keep going.
I do sometimes, a little bit, but I'm trying to do better.
Because over the last few years, there's a growing movement where we're telling white people not only to ignore, but to accept things that we would never say to another race.
Too many white people in here, this is a space.
Ooh, that was rough. Okay. I want to be on the sister side, but she said something which was wrong right there. She's like, too many white people here, gotta save this space. Look, I know that's happened to me as a black person. I've had white people or other ethnicities say something like that to me, so I know how that feels. So what she did right there, I don't know the full context. I just really want to be on the side, but that was wrong. That was wrong. You cannot say that. Too many of this demographic in here, this needs to be a black space, or too many of this demographic in here, this needs to be my cultured space. I don't really like that information. I don't like that. That hurts. You know what I mean? So I can understand that because I've been in situations where that has happened to me and it's disgusting. So, and what the gentleman was saying, the interviewer basically is, yeah, I do see how, because maybe Caucasian people's forefathers have done quite a bit. Long story short, now their children, their future generations aren't able to speak up about certain things. Yes, they do have the position of power. Yes, generational wealth and all those things come into play. However, sometimes they can't say certain things because it's a double standard. Let's be honest, it's a double standard. All right, it's a double standard because basically your people have been through enough and have been through a lot, and even it continues to today. So now I can't freely speak my mind about a situation, and my words will be misconstrued and taken and twisted, basically, just because your forefathers have been through a lot and you've been through a lot. So I can't even speak the truth now. My hands are tied. That's an unfair position to be in. Whatever.
Progress is the goal, and we must acknowledge inconsistencies and call out the double standards.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. A lot of people come in these comments in my DM. I see it in the DMs. They come in the comments in the DMs. They're like, "Oh, stop talking about it. Morgan Freeman, he said just don't talk about it, bro." If you want something done, it has to be spoken on, and it has to be sort of have a space where people can be educated and have dialogue. That's the truth of the matter. Okay, this is for educational purposes. Okay, so calling something out Setting boundaries and standards and having consequences in place for bad behavior is how you get rid of racism, is how you get rid of crime, it's how you get rid of bad behavior, it's how you improve education. Case in point, that's just how it is. So I agree with everything he's saying there. By saying nothing, you're actually part of the problem. In fact, I would even make the case that you are actually the problem. I'm getting triggered already. I'm like your father's, guys. I gotta teach you what's right and wrong. Here we go.
Call out the double standards. Bro, you make fun of white people all the time. I'm not a whitey. I mean, bro, dude, I'm just trying to make a video.
I'll tell you something right now. If I was in a video with my friend and he called me something like that, he'd go, shut up, Blackie. Bro, we throwing hands. For real, for real. I don't care if it's a joke. That joke, for me and for other black people, too close to the line, homie. I get it's a joke and it's great content, I'm not gonna lie. But that was way too close to the line for me. So if I ever end up being on a video with him, hey, just call me K-Bizzle or something else. Because if you call me black like that for joke purposes, to basically bring a humorous light to a very tough topic, you're getting one of these, homie.
But would questioning this issue make me a white apologist or an Uncle Tom? But more importantly, am I making the problem worse by even talking about it? Guess we gonna see. How would you define?
Honestly, stop the video right there. I'm over it. Everything you're saying, totally agree. Besides that really weird joke they did, which is funny, but not funny to me because I'm black, whatever. But 100%. You need to talk about these situations. Like I said, have those boundaries and consequences in place, all right? It's a bit of a different video today, guys. Very enjoyable, a little bit triggered here and there. But make sure you share your opinion. Write your comments down in the comment box below. Make sure you DM me if you have any questions about the situation. But look, it was a good video. Thank you for getting me to 13,000 followers, and I'm going to keep on growing, all right? Guys, make sure you stay up. Make sure you're ready for the next video. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
So this is all I got from this video. He actually said that he does not want to be triggered. I mean, triggered about what? First, let me start with that. Because, I mean, the white people that spoke actually spoke the fact. Why is it that some people, and I mean, when it comes to things like racism, they are usually not sure, or they don't want to act biased, or they do not actually know the definition of racism, because I think that is the, I mean, where he is getting it all wrong. Number one is that black people cannot be racism to white people, and that is on period. They cannot be. They do not have the power to be racist to white people. They can be prejudiced. They can be anything but not racism. Right? And the truth is that, like the white woman said, they have not suffered oppression in any way, not even for any this thing. And that is true. Black people have been the ones suffering oppression, and they do not even understand how it feels to experience racism. Some of them don't understand it, because they have never experienced it as a race or as people. And I have actually asked some of them. They said, like, if a black person says something, it's not going to hurt me. It is not going to hurt me at all. Some will say it's not going to hurt me. But there are some things I said to them, it is going to hurt them, because they have been the one receiving it right from the beginning. Let me tell us something, and to some colored people watching. The truth is that black people do not have the power to be racism to you people. And we cannot be, you people are not oppressed. You can only be pressed, but not oppressed. So that is it. And when they said racism was invented by colored people, and that is true. It was invented by them. Race was invented by them because they want to keep the classism and keep exploiting the capitalism and the rest of it. So this was what they created. It was a system they mounted in order to make black people that is the minority group be under them. I don't know if you get what I am saying. I'm trying to, like, censor some certain things, because my videos, I have so many videos lined up that they are not even approving and all of that, and that really sucks. So when people come here to say that I am triggered, why are you triggered? What exactly is making you? What are you triggered? What is triggering you? I mean to say, gosh, what is triggering you? I don't understand it, or what triggered you. So he does not want to be triggered, because like We do not have that power. I keep saying it. And some of them will come and say that it goes both ways. It does not go any both ways. We do not have that power to be Rex deceased to a palm colored person. But you all have all the power. So when people say it is both ways, it is not both ways. And that is on period. So this young man doesn't even know what he is saying. I am sorry, but Brizu or Kebizu, you do not understand what you are saying. You really need to dig deep when it comes to red to the season in order to understand how it works. It doesn't work both ways. Black people do not have that power to be. They have the power to be because it is what they invented. They invented it. They can only be pressed but not oppressed. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you so much for the support. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.